A wise coach once said, being early is being on time, so we will get rolling. Thanks for joining us, folks. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 Union College Athletics Senior Awards Ceremony. My name is Beth Tiffany, and I'm the Senior Associate Director of Athletics here at Union. I am thrilled to be here with all of this group in this space to celebrate the accomplishments of the year and your time at Union. I'd like to start off by welcoming you all, families, staff, coaches, and student athletes that comprise the class of 2023. I'd also like to thank President Harris and Ann Harris for being with us today at a special event. The Harris family, if you don't know, are huge fans of Union College athletics. They're often at a lot of our events, and they're huge fans and supporters of all of our teams and student athletes. I'd also like to thank Vice President for Student Affairs, Annette Diorio. Annette's newer to our community. She's been with us for about 6 months and has already provided tremendous support to our department, and I see her at a lot of events and know she's a big fan of all of our teams. Before we fully dive into today's program, I want to acknowledge the work of our athletics director, Jim McLaughlin. Jim's a member of the Union class of 1993, and he takes great pride in congratulating all of our seniors every year at this event. Unfortunately, Jim was called out of town late this week to be with the friends and family members of a classmate and a former student athlete who passed recently. So while he's not here to be with us today, please know that he is always going to be cheering all of you on. So this was a really special year, and we saw so many programs and individuals achieve amazing accomplishments both on the fields of competition but also in the classroom. And so I'm just going to share a few numbers really quickly. 4 student athletes finished their Union careers with a perfect 4.0 GPA as valedictorians of this year's senior class. That's pretty amazing. Ten student athletes were inducted into Phi Beta Kappa this year. We had 1 academic All-American of the Year, 59 academic all-district selections, 249 conference all-academic team awardees. 55 student athletes earned all-league honors spanning 19 different sports. There were 8 All-Americans, 12 all-region performers, 1 conference player of the year, and 2 conference rookies of the year. That's pretty amazing. This season also saw so many incredible achievements among our teams. Football player Brandon Mitchell won the Daggett Prize, one of Union's most prestigious awards. Carson Saunders was named Union's first ever academic All-American of the Year for softball and also earned All-American First Team honors. 3-sport student athlete Denisha LaFontant set 3 school records in the long jump and triple jump this season, leaving her mark on the track and field record books. The men's crew team held a national ranking for most of the spring season after winning 3 straight varsity 8 races. The field hockey team won their first 9 games at home and finished with the most wins in a season in over a decade. The football team defeated Worcester State 76-7 in the home opener, their most points in a game in 128 years. Women's golf took 3rd place at the Liberty League Championship and earned its first all-league first team honor. The women's hockey team set a Division I program record for wins in a season, including winning 3 overtime games at home in the span of 10 days and had their first ever win over a nationally ranked opponent in Princeton. The men's hockey team won its 7th Mayor's Cup with a 6-0 victory over RPI. The men's lacrosse team went to RPI to win in a conference playoff and then came home for an amazing comeback victory over Western New England in the NCAA tournament. Women's lacrosse had a thrilling conference victory win over RPI on Frank Bailey Field this spring. The women's soccer team started the season with an amazing 7 straight shutouts, spanning more than 664 minutes, the 3rd longest streak in program history. Softball came back to beat St. Lawrence on the final day of the regular season to clinch a postseason spot for the first time in 5 years. Both tennis teams qualified for the postseason for the second straight season. Tennis teams qualified for the postseason for the 2nd straight season, and the women's program matched its record for wins in a single season. Volleyball pulled off a huge upset win at William Smith in the Liberty League tournament to earn their first postseason win since 2015. The men's soccer team earned a huge 4-3 come-from-behind win against Clarkson, scoring 2 goals in the final 5 minutes, including Nate Boulet's game winner. The men's swimming and diving team recorded a new school record in the 100-yard breaststroke, and 4 swimmers recorded top 10 program times at the Liberty League Championship. These are just some of the great moments and memories that you will carry on with you for years to come. And you're only going to add to those memories this weekend as you graduate from Union on Sunday. Congratulations, seniors. I want to acknowledge our athletic staff for the work that they do as well. This is truly the team behind all of our teams. So thank you to our coaches, our training staff, strength and conditioning, athletic communications, facilities, and administrators for all of the work that you do throughout the year. Thank you very much. And of course to the families and folks joining us today, both here in this space and virtually tuning in online. We so appreciate the love and support that you've provided your student in their journey throughout their years to get them to this point. Thank you for being here and for all of your support. So to get us started in presenting today's awards, please join me in welcoming Union's 19th President, David Harris, to present the Academic Achievement Award.
Afternoon, everybody. Thanks, Beth, for all you and the rest of the athletics leadership team do to make the experience of every student athlete, their families, and the athletic staff as rewarding as possible, especially given the conditions of recent years. I want to offer my congratulations as well to all of our student athletes and all the amazing things you've done during your time here at Union College. I have to say, I always enjoy this event because this is a great time to celebrate what you do at Union, not as students, not as athletes, but as student athletes, and the special combination that that is. I also want to offer a special note of appreciation to the families who support these student athletes in so many ways. You know, as our time at Union has progressed, Ann and I are identifying even more with the families because that little girl who you met when we started is not so little anymore. She's playing 2 travel sports, and so we now understand what it's like to driving, consoling, cheering, spending far more time than you ever imagined in hotels, maybe not the best restaurants, in places where you thought you'd never be. So I'll be thinking about all of you when we are in places like Messina, Malone, and other folks, places I had never heard of before this journey began. So also think about the families, and I think about this as we maybe sometimes think we have to go where for a game that lasts an hour and a half, is a conversation I had with a dad at one of the men's basketball games this year. He said to me, you know, I've been driving that little guy around since he was 5, and this is it. And then I talked to a dad at a softball game who said, I'm going to be a mess when this is over. So students, this is big for you. It's actually big for your families in ways that may not be clear. And so I just want to let you know, we just love watching what you do. We understand, we appreciate it in the moment, but I think with time it becomes all the more powerful, the privilege we had to watch you. So thanks for letting us be part of your journey here at Union College. So, let's get on with the awards. I have the honor of presenting the first award, which is the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. This goes to the team with the highest GPA in season. I have to tell you, every year I present this award and I have to check, is that really the GPA of this team? So here we go again. This year, the recipient is a team that earned its highest ever conference finish. It's a team that tied the record for most wins in a season in program history. It's a team whose team average GPA in season was a 3.71. 3.71! That's just astounding. I am proud to present the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement to Coach Brian Bowman and the women's tennis team. Congratulations. I'd like to call the seniors up to join Coach Bowman. So Marilena Karademu, Hallie Katzman, Raina Katzman, and Lily Shang. If you're here, please join us. Come on up. Come on both sides. Congratulations. So we got a photo here. So I'm going to present this to, there you go. Your picture. Oh, scoot. We got to scoot to the right.
I'm pleased to announce this year's award recipient of the Athletics Appreciation Award. This is presented in appreciation of one's service and dedication to the college. This year's recipient is Coach Mary Ellen Burt. Mary Ellen has been a constant in our department for the past 28 years as a leader and mentor for the women's basketball program and the women's golf program as well. She's also served as a rock for our professional staff in the office. When she stepped away from the women's basketball program a few years ago, she left as the winningest coach at Union ever in a single sport with 344 wins. She worked to launch the women's golf program at Union over 10 years ago, and the program has developed considerably under her leadership. She takes great pride in preparing her student athletes for days of competition, but also as they prepare to take on life beyond Union. Mary Ellen will be retiring this summer, and we wish her all the best in her next chapter, but also for many beautiful sunny days for those rounds of golf that she is so looking forward to and is so deserving of. Please help me in recognizing Coach Burt for all of her work on behalf of Union College Athletics and the college.
Hello, I'm Molly Chamberlain, the head coach of men's and women's swimming and diving, and I will be presenting the President's Commission on the Status of Women Leadership Award, presented to the senior female student athlete who has done the most to promote athletics for women at Union College. This student athlete has been an important part of my journey here at Union. She was actually the first person that I met during my in-campus interview, and she recruited me to Union College. She was kind, knowledgeable, approachable, and most importantly, passionate about her involvement with Union athletics. Though her time here has been nothing short of challenging. Like all of you, she practiced and competed through the COVID-19 pandemic. She's experienced coaching turnover, working with 3 different head coaches during her time here. She's gone through heart surgery, injury. She's had plenty of reasons to leave the sport and Union athletics behind. However, she has done quite the opposite. She is one of my team's best recruiters, always willing to give tours and speak to potential student athletes. She teaches swim lessons to the Union community members and their families. She's a 3-year member of SAC, helping to plan this year's spring carnival. She's been the co-chair for several committees, including Athletic Review, the Value of Athletics, and the Athlete for Athlete Committee. The Athletes for Athletes Committee just began this year and has bolstered the existing connections within teams of Union. Her work has continued to build on the special culture of community that we already have here. She will be attending Georgia Tech this fall to pursue a master's in biomedical engineering. I am proud to present the President's Commission on the Status of Women Leadership Award to Melanie Baker.
I'm Laura Nardelli. I'm the head coach of men's and women's cross country and track and field, and I'm here to present the Leadership Award. Denisha was a three-sport athlete all of her 4 years here at Union, never missing a season. In her very first season as a freshman, she broke the triple jump school record. This spring, in her last season at Union, she broke the triple jump record again in indoor and outdoor seasons, as well as the long jump record. In between, she managed to get the Liberty League Championship Awards podium 8 different times, every indoor and every outdoor track and field season of all of her 4 years. Denisha always brought her best to the biggest meets. Denisha not only led as a top performer, she also has the voice of a true leader. This senior year, Denisha was unanimously voted as the captain of the men's and women's track and field team. When she speaks, everyone listens, because she almost always has something very valuable to say. Her expectations for her teammates were high, but she led the way with her example. When Dee wasn't training or competing, somehow Denisha was incredibly involved on campus. She was a member of the Committee on Athletic Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. She was Vice President of Intercultural Affairs for the Student Forum, and she developed a program called Spill the Tea to increase dialogue around social justice, race, diversity, and inclusion on campus. Congratulations, Denisha. We're going to miss you so terribly, but I know you'll bring your leadership to the world to make the world a better place. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Annie Deloyd. I'm the volleyball coach at Union. Hard to top that, Laura. Thank you very much. But just to add a little bit more, Denisha, I'm so proud of you for receiving this award. You are one of the most outgoing, friendly, and down-to-earth young women I've had the pleasure of coaching. Funny enough, I found out midway through our season that Denisha came through the doors her freshman year as a very, very timid person. I heard that she barely spoke and was very reserved. Fast forward to the fall of senior year, first day of preseason, here comes this happy, energetic young woman with a contagious laugh who's chatting up every teammate she sees. There were some practices where I couldn't get her to stop talking, and all I thought was, wow, where is that timid version of Denisha when you need her? All jokes aside, although I was not here for most of it, I'm so proud of your personal growth throughout your 4 years here. And I'm absolutely proud of your loyalty, commitment, and buy-in to the Union Volleyball program. Congratulations, Denisha. We are so proud of you.
Good afternoon, I'm Rick Flanders. I'm an assistant football coach here. And I get the honor of presenting the Leadership Award to Brandon Mitchell. Brandon, if you had told me when he came rolling into this place was going to win this award, I'm not sure I'd have believed that. He was quiet, unassuming, and probably not good, and he knew that he was not going to be the best player on the team. But the true mark of a leader was in his soul. He played 3 different positions. Sometimes in the course of a practice, we'd ask him to move in the middle of the practice. Never once even thinking twice about it. He was a kid that during a time here, during the COVID, during the ups and downs of a 100-man football team, was always a voice of reason. He was always a voice of positive reflection. The true mark of Brandon is that he made everyone around him better, on the field and off the field. I am so proud of where this young man has gotten. I've been doing this a long time, and I follow a few people that I've watched grow through this process. I guarantee you I will be following Brandon and the path that he is on. I couldn't be prouder than to give this award to Brandon Mitchell, a true leader by action. Congratulations, Brandon.
I cannot begin speaking without thanking 5 of the most incredible parents I've ever had the privilege of working with. So as President Harris alluded to earlier, if we can give one more round of applause for all the supportive parents that have been with us throughout the last 4 years. I'm Kelly Harchetz, the head field hockey coach, and for many in this room, your strength and conditioning coach. And I am here to announce the winner of the Robert M. Ridings Memorial Award, presented to the most outstanding senior female student athlete of the year, taking into account the character and motivation of the individual in addition to athletic excellence. All right, where's Emily? There she is. Emily, I don't even count your first year. 90% of the season, you were standing next to me for a medical issue totally out of your control. So really didn't play that season. And then sophomore year, COVID. Junior year, you just took off like a bang. I mean, there are 2 recipients of this award today, and in my opinion, totally different in player styles. One, in-your-face, powerful, powerhouse strength. You are just as impactful, but more under the radar. Just a sneaky good type of player who has been solid since your first year, but you have overcome every obstacle without ever complaining. So sneaky that by senior year, you found your way into 6 different records in our record books and became one of the most prolific scorers in Union Field hockey history. On top of that, not complaining, quick story about Emily. I don't know what kind of shoes you're wearing today, but we visited Rome in the fall, and a day of touring, right? Lots of walking, and Emily's shoes looked great, but maybe not the best for a full day of walking through Rome. And we had visited the Colosseum that day, but it looked like Emily just went to battle in the Colosseum that day. Foot split open, I mean, totally just blood, blisters, popped. Someone who may or may not be in this room may have stepped on said foot, and the whole time, smile on her face, everything's great, I love this, everything's great, and that's Emily. I mean, no matter what obstacles have been put in your way, you've overcome them and then some. So congratulations, Emily Dawson.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Trainer, the head women's lacrosse coach. I am so excited to announce the other winner of the Ridings Memorial Award, presented to the most outstanding female student athlete of the year. Unlike many coaches, college coaches, I've known this amazing young woman since she was a very little girl growing up in our hometown of Niskayuna. I knew way back then that she would be a star. I can't believe I was lucky enough to watch her career in college. This award represents character and motivation, and for reference, this player lost her first season to COVID, second season only played 5 teams, junior year had a season-ending injury when she tore her ACL, and just this year became the 27th player in school history to reach 100 points, led the team in scoring, finished fifth in goals per game all-time, 7th in points all-time at Union, and ranked 5th in the Liberty League in goals per game, all while playing with a torn labrum. While most players may lose their love for the game, hers never wavered. I'm even more proud to know that with all of her amazing abilities, power, and talent, she would rather celebrate her teammates' successes than her own. She is the strength and skill to an incredibly talented and unselfish group of senior women. I am beyond proud to present this award and very sad to see her and her teammates go. Sydney McPartland.
Our next award is the William B. Jaffe Athletic Award. Unfortunately, Tim Driscoll is unable to be here today, so presented the Outstanding Senior Male Athlete of the Year, Tim Driscoll will be getting his award later. So next up, we'll move on to the Academic Excellence Awards.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Mound. I'm the head baseball coach here at Union College. And I will say that I am beyond honored to be able to stand here and congratulate Matt Biazaglu for his academic performances over his 4-year career here at Union. But more importantly, Matt was an unbelievable heart and soul of our team, and personally, one of the best fortitude guys that I've coached here in my 13 years at Union. Struggled through many arm injuries in his career and fought his way back and fought through it. Was probably one of our most important pitchers on this team this year. It is my great honor to welcome Matt Biazaglu to the stage, and congratulations.
I'm here to announce the winner of the Award for Academic Excellence presented to a senior student athlete for outstanding performance in the classroom and in academic pursuits. Eliza is everywhere. There she is. Everywhere. You're going to see her up here in a few minutes giving a speech, but Eliza has done amazing things for our field hockey program, both on and off the field. I think off the field, specifically with all of your tours and fun facts about campus. She's been tremendous for us, starting from her first year as a spring student athlete. She led a Prospect Day campus tour virtually, and then continued them in person for the next 4 years, which have been just tremendous. Even through junior year, where the day before Prospect Day, she went down with a brutal knee injury, and the next day, thanks to campus safety, they put her on the back of a golf cart, and she was there leading the campus tour from the back of a golf cart less than 24 hours after this injury. But resilience is a big word for this class, for all you have been through in 4 years. But Eliza, you've absolutely been resilient and have always found a way. From your first year you came in, starter right away, entire season. We lost our sophomore season, and then junior year picked up right where you left off, starting the first 5 games of the season, and then that knee injury, came into your life, and you had a battle since then, but you always found a way. And senior year, your defensive position may not have been available, but hey, forward line opens up, and you go right in and casually drop a hat trick in one of your first games there. So I have no doubt for the rest of your life you will be successful in all you do because of your resiliency, because of how amazing you are. I could not be more proud to present this award to you today.
Hello, I'm back again. I'm here to announce the winner of the Senior Scholar Athlete. This is presented to a senior athlete for outstanding performance in the classroom, community, and playing arena. One of this year's recipients is Haley Crush. Haley, I'm so proud to present you this award. You were one of the first student athletes at Union that welcomed me with open arms, and you were always a steady and consistent force for us last season. Haley's graduating on Sunday with a degree in computer science and will move on to be a financial software associate in Boston. In late October, Haley became the 11th player in program history to reach 1,000 career assists, a milestone she was able to achieve in just 3 seasons of competition, which is not easy to do. She's genuinely demonstrated what it means to be a scholar athlete. always going above and beyond, both athletically and academically. At Union Volleyball, we have a phrase we use called "forget me." We want to do better year after year, make each season better than the last, and add to a legacy, so that eventually things are so good in our current state that you forget, in a sense, about the prior success and accolades of Union Volleyball's past. Well, we would never actually forget about those who came before us. We want our players to go through this program and leave it better than when they found it. And next year, seniors to leave it better than they found it, and so on and so forth. I can genuinely say that as much as we believe in that idea, Union Volleyball will never forget you, Haley Kresh. We love you, we're so proud of you, and you absolutely left Union Volleyball better than you found it. Congratulations.
I'm pleased to have the opportunity to present today's second Senior Scholar Athlete Award. Carson Saunders is and has been a standout since she arrived on our campus, working to uphold a 4.0 GPA as a double major in sociology and English. She was a Phi Beta Kappa inductee and was recognized with not one but 2 awards on Prize Day this year: the David Bryant Memorial Prize in English and the Daniel Pullman Classical Prize for Humanities. On Steinmetz Day this year, Carson presented her research, addressing the limitations of the medical model, an examination of stigma, challenges, and social support for college-age women living with type 1 diabetes. She's a member of both the Leadership Honor Society and the English Honor Society here on campus. And we haven't even gotten to softball yet. Carson's stats this season were unbelievable. She set new Union single season records in batting average, on-base percentage, and stolen bases. She was the Liberty League Player of the Year, a repeat academic All-American, and a first-team All-American. Please help me to congratulate Carson Saunders. So I also have the honor of presenting the Stephen Ritterbush Class of '68 Award. This is presented annually to the student athlete who best exemplifies sound mind and sound body, the attributes of scholar athlete and former board member Stephen Ritterbush. Stephen's outstanding intellect, his forthright character, and incisive leadership distinguish him both on and off the field at Union and beyond. I've asked Carson to stand close by. Carson Saunders exemplifies all that we strive for in our department and around our campus. I've spoken about her dedication and outstanding accomplishments on the academic side. She strives to help others achieve as well, as a peer mentor in the accommodative services department and in her work as a writing center tutor. I've enjoyed watching her develop as a leader, having been elected twice as a captain in 3 years for her team, leading the team at the plate, from center field, and in the dugout. Her stats are near the top of the nation. She's tied for 4th in Division III for batting average. She's 3rd in on-base percentage for this year as well. As we learned this past week, she was named the top student athlete of all of NCAA Division III softball as the Academic All-American of the Year, a first for Union in any sport. Carson's work ethic, her dedication, her drive, and her pure talent continue to amaze us, and I can't wait to follow all the successes she has along the way. Congratulations, Carson. I'd now like to invite Eliza Munz to the stage to provide this year's senior remarks.
Class of 2023, congratulations on your collegiate athletic careers. I'm excited that we can all gather today. To make it through these past 4 years and be graduating as student athletes is a huge accomplishment for all of us. We may be very different, but the one thing that we all share in common is our love and our passion for our sports. For as long as I can remember, sports have been a huge part of my life, which I'm sure each of you could also relate to. I've played field hockey since I was 10, and for the past 11 years, it has been a part of the fabric of who I am. I've been asking myself, why did I stick with it all of this time? Which I'm sure each of you may also relate to. We could have quit playing after high school, but instead we chose Union and 4 or 5 more years to dedicate ourselves to our sports. Because how could we not? After being athletes for our whole lives, how are we supposed to stop? We didn't stop when we had to get up for those 6 a.m. lifts or practices when our peers got to enjoy their beauty sleep. We didn't stop when we got motion sickness from trying to do our homework on the bus ride to St. Lawrence. We didn't stop when all of our friends went out on Friday nights and we had to stay in. We didn't stop when COVID canceled our seasons. We didn't stop. We did all of this for the love of the game and all that athletics has provided us. Though we may be ending our careers, we will always carry with us the people, the memories, and the purpose that being a student athlete at Union has given us. We didn't stop playing because of the people. Being student athletes gave us the people who saw something in us in the first place, our coaches. They have been a guiding force on our journeys, and they have helped us to shape into the individuals that we are today. Some pushed us to reach our full potential and to strive for more, both on and off of the field, ice, or court. They often knew what we were capable of long before we did. They helped us to reach conference and NCAA tournaments, break school records, and make history. They taught us important lessons on winning and losing, how to be a better teammate, time management, and how to give back to our community. I want to personally thank my 3 field hockey coaches for everything that they taught me and for their encouragement along the way. Our coaches have helped us to grow over these last 4 years, and I hope that their impact will last long after we graduate. Being student athletes also gave us our teammates, who have been there through the wins and the losses, and who have been by our sides throughout our whole Union experience. Our teammates pushed us to work harder and to never give up. From screaming at each other in the weight room to bench a new PR, to the team celebrations on the field after scoring the winning goal, our teammates have always been our biggest supporters and cheerleaders. Our teammates were also the support system when things didn't go as planned. Through COVID, injuries, coaching changes, and many other obstacles in our journeys, our teammates were always there to lift each other up during the tough times. I want to give a special thank you to Jill, Emily, Isabel, and Caroline, who have been the best teammates that I could have ever asked for. Thank you for being by my side the last 4 years. I hope that you all feel the same about your teammates as well. One more reason that we didn't stop was because of the positive memories that athletics gave us. The overtime goals, the trophies hoisted up, the smashing of records, beating RPI, defensive saves, touchdowns, and home runs. The blood, sweat, and tears were all worth it in these moments. I don't know about you, but my favorite memories didn't happen in the playing arena. They happened in the small moments between the victories. Dance parties in our locker rooms before a game, media days with Steve where we begged him for a million pictures and he put up with our silly poses, stepping out for competition and hearing that carefully crafted playlist, the time spent in the athletic training room with the heating pads, our senior day celebrations where our teams honored us for our hard work over the last 4 years. There are simply too many memories to list, but these are a few that come to mind. I hope that we all can think back on our time as Union student athletes and be reminded of all of the good times. For all of the people that have made these memories as student athletes possible, thank you. Our incredible experiences could not have been possible without our athletic trainers, facility staffs, Jim McLaughlin, really everyone in the athletics department, the athletics communication office, our professors, college administrators, our fans, friends, and family. Thank you for supporting our dreams of being collegiate athletes and for making it the best adventure. Let's all give them another round of applause for all they've done. We didn't stop playing because athletics gave us our purpose. We have always had goals that we wanted to achieve, and we have visualized what it feels like to succeed. We wouldn't be sitting here together if we hadn't set the goal of being student athletes. We worked so hard to get to where we are today, and athletics has been a huge part of that. What I love about our graduating class is that our purpose has extended far beyond just athletics. As I look around, I see those who have conducted and presented their research. I see volunteers who have gotten involved in this Schenectady community to make a difference. I see leaders in their clubs and organizations, and I see peer mentors who are helping to shape the future of Union. I love that we are more than just student athletes, and that we as a class have had an impact on every aspect of this college. I think that our class truly is amazing. We are graduating, and we finally have to stop. I'm sure that you all can relate to the odd feeling of having to take off your uniform for the last time and wondering what comes next. What will life be like without competitive athletics? As we move into this next chapter of our lives, we will find new people, new memories, and a new purpose. But what we will always have is the knowledge that we have made our mark on Union. Thank you.
Thank you, Eliza, and I swear we did not choose you to speak just because you're my daughter's favorite athlete here at Union. At this point now, we'd like to begin the presentation of our Block U Awards to the graduating members of the senior class. Presenting the awards are our 4 athletic trainers, so let's please give first a big round of applause to Cheryl, Jill, Brandon, and Nick for all they do for our student athletes. Our seniors will have you process up the stage on this side here. You'll get your Block U from one of our incredible athletic trainers. Then you get your photo taken on the far right side of the stage at the bottom with President Harris and Vice President Diorio. Miles Ackerman. Stefan Akichi. Matt Allen. Grace Athenas. Harry Azadian. Melanie Baker. Matt Biazglu. Harry Berger. Our first no-show. Nate Boulay. Jill Beauvais. Colleen Buckley. Peter Burns. Tommy Cavallo. Catherine Colley. Connor Siebel. Drew Charlton. Dan Choate. Ryan Conway. Ronan Coughlin. Jack Davis. Emily Dawson. Kendall Deeganhart. Kevin Dewing. Marcus Diaz. Evan Farr. Owen Ferris. Eamon Fitzpatrick. Leo Gagliardi. Anad Gandhi. Elena Gerardo. Andrew Giamo. Jason Goldblum. Spencer Goldstein. Clint Gordo. Amanda Granado. Olivia Grew. Cole Hartman. Tara Hartnett. Alexis Hendrickson. Jack Herman. Gray Humphrey. Marilena Caradimo. Aiden Kask. Hallie Katzman. Raina Katzman. Kylie Kirkpatrick. Stan Koss IV. Haley Kresh. Denisha LaFontaine. Emily Landry. Megan Lee. Juliana Lisi. Isabel Lubin. Christian Mays. Emma Maley. Tim Mazzy. Thomas McGuire. Sydney McPartlin. Connor McVeigh. Carmen Merlot. Mia Milliken. Jack Malone. Brandon Mitchell. Hannah Mitchell. Abby Mitty. Eliza Munns. Connor Murphy. Melissa Murphy. Luke Musselman. Aiden O'Brien. Catherine O'Brien. Donovan Picotti. Olivia Pakla. Elizabeth Pica. Merrick Pipes. Kevin Raybacks. Justin Regis. Sean Regis. Miguel Rodriguez. Christian Rufo. Bryn Rush. Charlie Ryan. Christian Sanda. Jono Santos. Carson Saunders. Stratton Sherman. Shane Smith. Isabel Suddy. Jake Titus. Owen Toland. Dana Truini. Jack Tucker. Olivia Valerie. Layla Ward. Julia Webster. Cooper Widener. Caroline Warner. Lily Shang. And last but certainly not least, Anna Dunzik. congratulations once again to the graduating members of the class of 2023. We thank you for your time, your commitment to yourselves, to your team, to the college. We wish you all the best of luck wherever life takes you after you graduate this weekend. Round of applause for the class of 2023. And just before everyone disperses, we'd like to all the award winners to please come up to the front for a group photo. And then anyone else, if you want to take any team photos or group photos, we're free for those as well. But once again, congratulations to the seniors. Best of luck on Sunday.